Hey, episode 6.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right. Hope you guys had a great week. It's pushing the middle of May now, so I'm glad you guys had like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching the shorts we put out this week.
Yeah.
We put out a couple shorts for your convenience. Right now, it's a beautiful day back here in Fort Valley, about 68 degrees.
It's the Melgenson Farm.
The Melgenson Farm.
It's like Melvin and something and my dad.
It's a combination.
Yeah.
It's a great name. Oh man, I'm telling you, the weather couldn't be more perfect. There's Mayfest in Strasbourg right now going.
Oh, right on. What are they doing down there?
They closed off all the whole. I don't know exactly what streets they are, but they've closed it down.
King Street.
King Street, where the bank
King
is.
Street rolls through the middle.
Yeah. But they're having fun in Mayfest. I hope you guys are having fun there, whoever's going to watch this week. And we're giving a shout out to Mayfest and Apple Blossom last week in Frederick County, Winchester area.
Well, I was eating grilled cheese and tomato soup all week.
Oh, yeah. Don't they have a festival of that?
Yeah, they have a grilled cheese and tomato soup festival.
I got to hit that up because I saw the banner for it, and I believe that's in early spring.
Somebody gave Mary a fucking tinfoil box full of grilled cheeses that weren't eaten and two big cans of tomato soup.
That's awesome.
And the soup was spicy, so she don't eat it, but she's been throwing old grilled cheeses in the microwave all week.
Right. That's great. As you can see, we're fighting the gnats tonight right now, but
the gnats are wonderful here.
Yeah.
It's like glasses, a hat, something smoky,
cigar. Yeah, all I got's water in my notes. So I guess I have the right blood type. I get mosquito bites all the time. Do you get mosquito bites a lot?
Down there, not up here. There's no mosquitoes up here.
Okay. So, but
do you have mosquitoes at your house?
Yeah, especially along the bank and around the creek.
There's not many mosquitoes. I don't know why, but there never really seemed like there are tons and tons and tons of gnats.
Yeah.
But not many mosquitoes here.
You know what's weird about the name gnats? It has the G, right?
Gnats.
Gnats.
They're like the Smurfs when they turn blue after they get infected and they bite each other on the tail. They go gnat, gnat, gnat.
Gnat, gnat, gnat. That sounds French, right? Gnats? Gnats? Gnats?
G-nats.
G-nats. G-nats. That sounds like a AAA team for baseball, basically.
Didn't you go see a banana?
I was supposed to. I never got to go to it. So
where they do backflips and play dodgeball while they're playing baseball.
I heard it's great. I didn't get to go to it. It was in North Carolina at the University of. It's between Duke and North Carolina. It's right at Duke University, basically.
Okay.
So it's about 5 hours from here, south. So 5.5 hours. So I didn't get to go. Unfortunately, I had other plans, but someone took my place. But it's always a good thing to see. The Savannah Bananas are just like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball. So
nice. I see it. They're doing Subway commercials now.
Oh yeah, they're really hitting it big. And I think the history with that guy, the guy that founded the foundation of the Savannah Bananas, and there's actually other teams involved with other major cities in the U.S. that can compete. The guy almost went bankrupt, and he threw his dream into this, and it took off. And it's glad to see business ideas like that take off, and it benefits kids and benefits people to maybe take their mind off the stresses of life and go see a great baseball game with some fun action included too. So.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because baseball, I can't watch it on TV.
Okay.
I can watch it at a stadium.
Yeah, in person is different.
Yeah, it's like you got a beer, you got a hot dog.
Yeah.
They cut you off at the 7th inning. I was at that Nats game that went like 15 innings or some craziness.
Oh, yeah?
And it was like 100 degrees, and like we had been totally getting loaded like the whole game, and like they cut everybody off at the 7th inning, and it went for like 3 more hours. You're just like, oh my God. We were like sitting out in the sun, just like decompressing.
Oh my God.
It was so long. I think it's the longest Nats game they've had.
Was you there like halfway to like midnight or 11?
No, it was like it started at like 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning or some craziness.
So
it was like 4 or 5 o'clock when the game was over, and it's like we sat out from like
at least
11 noon, 1, 2 o'clock in the sun, dude.
At least it wasn't to the point where I actually Actually, in that situation, I would have rather took the late game and just stayed
Yeah.
up to like 2 or 3. You know?
It's like I can't see leaving a game just because it's tied or your team's losing or whatever.
Right,
You
right.
see people do that all the time, especially
Yeah.
hockey games.
Yeah, hockey
Like
is.
people will leave like 5 minutes before the game's over.
Hmm.
It's like, why would you even go? I need to
don't
beat
even-
the crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
You came
why?
for the
Or
crowd.
they leave at halftime. It's like, why? I mean, just
It's the only reason to go to a live sporting event is to be part of the crowd.
it's to be part of the crowd, be part of the mantra of everyone's enthusiasm, basically.
I went to see, what were they called? My buddy took me to see this band at Merriweather.
Okay.
They had all these alligators flying across the screen.
Right.
And when I left, there's no parking lots there anymore.
Okay.
So I parked like where one of the parking lots used to be that's now like a town center, like in a 10-story garage. And I parked all the way on the top because I got there real late. And as I was walking up the stairs, I took the elevator up and I'm looking, and it's just like, I just stood on top of the parking garage and like looked down and watched for all the cars. Once I stopped seeing cars come out, I was like, okay, time to leave.
Time to
Woo,
leave.
down to the bottom and drove right out.
Drove right out, yeah.
But it's like, why would you just sit there like I mean, I guess everybody's got to leave at the same time, but I mean, I wasn't really in a complete rush to leave or anything, so I just waited for all the cars to leave.
Mm-hmm.
My next question about concerts, though, is I ordered tickets to see something in June, and I don't see concerts very often anymore.
Right.
And it said I have to put some app on my phone to show them the SKU to get into the concert, but I don't own a smartphone.
That's going to be... You're going to have to show something for them to let you in.
I mean, maybe I could print them
Because
out.
I got something to go to in August, and it's going to be at, Jiffy Lube.
It's like, why can't they just send me a ticket?
Yeah, I mean, why don't they just
It's like,
we discussed
I want a ticket
that,
stub.
We discussed that last week, and it was with the old paper tickets, and we still you still got some.
Did I go on that last week?
We
I'm
had-
still
we
going
had-
off about that then.
We
I'm
had ticket.
crazy old
He's
man.
still mad about that, but but it's nice. It's nice to have collectibles and ticket stubs from your past memories.
Oh yeah, I got.
It's great.
I got
still,
Ziploc
I got a
bags.
couple myself in a
I got
box.
Ziploc bags full of ticket stubs.
Yeah.
All cut up.
Oh my gosh! But yeah, no, that's technology for you. I know it's like it's giving you more to look at, but at the same time, it's taking your memories. It's taking the nostalgia away from everything.
What could
especially.
cause people to stop having cell phones? Nothing.
Like what would prevent? What would
What
In
could
this day and
provoke
age.
people to stop having a cell phone?
to like ditch it, right?
And like, dude, I don't know where was I? I was somewhere, and it was just like I was walking around, and like every single person I walked past was just like on their phone,
Right.
doing something, sitting beside people on their phones doing something,
Yeah.
and nobody even looked up or acknowledged like anyone else or anything else going on.
I know. Isn't that sad?
I was like, man, I'd rather look at that.
Yeah. What we got behind us right now is a lot of people like they don't take. It's like nature itself is what people have got to get back into. What COVID brought us. The only good thing, one of the good things, was it got people more into camping, into getting out in nature and stuff. I think.
But I didn't have any bicyclists on the way here today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't have any either. I didn't see any.
Well, you only drive halfway.
Yeah, I had to go to Winchester today, honestly.
Oh, you did?
So on my way back, I didn't see any. So
Usually there was a caravan. It was like 50 motorcycles I
like
went
Tour
past.
de France.
Yeah, dude. But those
Yeah.
were motorcycles, so that was okay. I
Right.
don't mind motorcycles, but
Oh
the
my
bicyclists,
gosh.
they're bad, man. Because it's like the road is real narrow and it goes like this.
Yeah, right.
And it's like when you come up on a bicyclist and it's a 55-mile-an-hour road.
Mm-hmm.
You come up on a bicyclist, you're like, oh
my gosh. That is, I don't mind bicycles. I mean, they have every right in some ways, but I actually did run into a group. Sometimes they don't pull over for you, but this group actually pulled over for me. So I'm glad that they did that. So at least gave the courtesy to pull over after about a mile or so.
Nice.
So that's nice. As long as they do that, yeah.
The person I was behind put their hazards on and pulled over at a driveway and let me pass.
Yeah, that's great.
They were driving
You're
like 25 and a 55.
Yeah, I mean,
I understand. They're trying to. It's probably somebody that's never been up in here.
yeah,
And they're
don't
like
know roads.
looking at everything.
Right.
That's why, like, when I bring people here for the first time, usually, I always make sure to bring them at night.
Right.
That way, I drive them up through Passage Creek and Elizabeth Furnace and all that stuff, and they
Then
don't
see
see
it in the
nothing,
morning.
and they have no idea what they drove through to get here.
Right. They don't know. They don't see the terrain, and they see the beauty of it when they have to leave the next day.
Oh yeah, and they're like, "Wait a minute, I don't want to leave here. Where am I going back? What am I going back to? Oh my God!"
We have a picturesque painting behind us, and we can look into the lens, and you guys will be watching this week, hopefully, or maybe in the future. So today is May 9th, I think?
Yeah, today's the 9th.
May 9th. So just remember, we're recording this live on May 9th.
2026.
226. Now, 26 has come upon us. Do you realize, I mentioned the key word is painting today. I want to put something out there. Do you realize when did Pablo Picasso, the great painter, die? Do you remember when he passed away?
Picasso, when did he die?
You would think it's ancient, like hundreds of years, right?
Maybe in the 60s?
You think so? Yeah. I asked someone today.
Salvador Dali was around, but Picasso, I thought he was like 17 or 1800s. Was it in the 1900s and he died in the 60s, or did he die like 2 weeks ago?
What blows people's minds is that he died in 1973. And to think that a great artist like that, you would think he was someone that died in the 1400s or maybe the 1700s or the medieval age.
So he's a really, really modern
artist. Painter.
Okay.
But when you ask people that about Picasso, they're like, "Oh, he died like in 1380 or something." But that's the first thing you think of, because you think of painters of being these old school, historian type painters from the Middle Ages.
Well, at the same time, I was at work and this one dude came up to me and he's like, "Man, I'm going down to the river and I'm going to paint something this week." And I'm like, "Do you paint off?" And he's like, "I never tried it before." I'm like, "Well, then it's going to be the perfect masterpiece since you've never painted before and you're going to go try to paint the river."
Like when you do
your first one is the masterpiece.
When you do stuff on a whim like that is the best. I think when you, we brought up in episode 2 or 3 about planning stuff, and you brought up a quote about planning. How, if we didn't have to worry about plans, this world would be a better place. Well, in some ways,
you're never disappointed if
you're
you
never disappointed. The key word is being disappointed. So, like with your coworker trying to paint something for the first time, is kind of.
Well, he's definitely, hopefully, not be disappointed.
Yeah, he shouldn't be.
It's like, because if you've never tried before, it's going to be as best as you can do it.
Yeah, and who knows?
No training.
And who knows? Someone could look at that, his grandson or whoever can look at that. 2 generations from now and still have it on their wall somewhere.
Oh yeah,
that's the beauty of things like that. And then but Picasso, getting back to that, he died in 1973, and to think Picasso, when he did die, he had a car, he drove a car.
Oh yeah.
And you think most painters didn't have cars? They had villages, and all you did was.
Well, what about that guy that did all those tomato soup cans?
Oh yes,
he had a car. I bet he didn't have a driver's license though.
What was the guy that did the
wacky.
crazy banana picture?
That was the same guy.
Same one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. In comments, leave us a comment if you're thinking and watching, and let us know who.
Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol. Yeah. Andy Warhol.
He probably drove a car, but he probably didn't have a driver's license.
He probably didn't. Right.
I saw they sold Johnny Cash's driver's license on an episode of that Pawn Stars.
Oh, they sold his license?
Yeah, somebody had a copy of his driver's license and they pawned it.
I don't know how much they got for it, like thousands of dollars?
I don't think so.
Maybe
I think they got a couple $100 for it.
I think that's something someone that they could just put it on put it in a little plaque somewhere. Who was a big Johnny Cash fan would be perfect for them, for a birthday. I just saw the picture behind us, and I just wrote this down this week. I saw it on the net, so I saw it somewhere that I didn't realize Picasso died in 1973.
I have to go back and look at his paintings. It's like,
yeah,
but he was old though, so he probably painted for like 50 years or something.
Yeah, was he the one that chopped off his own ear?
No, that was Dolly, wasn't it?
Oh, I could still see he's like red.
It wasn't Ray Stevens.
No. Who was it?
It's me again, Margaret.
He was kind of mental. He chopped off his own ear, remember?
Yeah. Was that Picasso? Maybe.
The first thing you think of is that, yeah. It might be him.
There's just so many good painters. I mix them all up.
Yeah, well, unless you're a historian or someone that's a guru into it.
Or like an art history major.
Then you would know, basically.
Yeah. Okay. I took an art history class at some point, I think. But I'd have to go back and look at the books. Cause
awesome.
You had to buy those books.
Yeah.
And then I guess you could sell them back, but I don't think I ever sold the books back.
Oh, wow.
I have all my books somewhere in a box.
Like from school?
Oh, yeah. At least the ones like college books.
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah.
Because you could buy used books that had everything underlined. But so, like.
You could probably sell those now and make money.
No, that's all. I mean, you get. When I went back to school and did it online, like the books were digital.
Right.
You just like downloaded it and just like read it on a screen.
Oh, okay. Right.
I cheated. I did a public speaking class online, which is crazy because it was like when Zoom first came out.
Oh, yes.
And so, the classes I was taking, like, it wasn't, like, during the class, it wasn't like live video. It was like a chat room and audio. So the teacher could talk, but you didn't respond by talking. You responded by typing. Yeah. Right? So it's like if she asked a question, whoever typed the answer first was like, it was like raising your hand. You just responded. Yeah. You know, but I did a public speaking class, and so you used a camera, right? And so I cheated. I didn't really cheat, but I kind of envisioned that I needed a teleprompter. Right? So I typed out what I was going to say for whatever speech I was giving. Right. And I had it on my laptop. Yep. And then I had a second screen like sitting on a box behind it, right? So I could see the teacher and my classmates in their little Zoom boxes, and I had my laptop, and then I had the camera in the middle. So I'm looking at the camera, reading off the screen, but that way it made it look like I was looking at them. Mm-hmm. You know,
that's
like
a smart move, though.
But because that's what all a teleprompter does, it gets you looking directly at the people, so you're reading off of it. Yeah.
Like if you were like doing a newscast or something. Yeah. If you were like a Tom Brokaw or whoever.
Yeah, because I mean, like when you and I sit here and talk, we start looking at each other talking, and we're not even looking at the camera.
No, we're not. I mean, occasionally we look at you guys, so it's like, okay. So, hey, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, I'm glad you guys can watch again. So like and subscribe once again. I just want to post that and just a visual post. Just let you know, like
let us know if you like the new background.
Yeah, whatever you like. Do you like this background, or do you like the one on the porch, or do you like the one, wherever?
The one at my house is that was the desk.
Yeah.
From work, and they were like taking it out of the building because they were getting rid of it. It was like where a supervisor sat. Yeah. It's like a big, tall, L-shaped desk, right? They had a computer on top of it. And they were wheeling it, or they were moving it outside. I was like, hey, man, what are you guys doing with that desk? And they're like, oh, it's going to the dumpster. I'm like, you ain't throwing my new bar in the dumpster. I move that shit to my driveway, and I drink and sit, and I look across the driveway, and I've got like a TV on a stand in the garage, and like my sound system, and I watch concerts sitting at it and take shots off of it. Gosh. It's like, there was a lot of money change hands on that bar.
That's a lot. If you think about it, there was a lot of transactions
like 20 or 30 years of business across that desk.
That's like when you were saying that they were just going to waste that piece of furniture and that great desk of a bar.
Oh, Mary was mad, though.
When you brought it home?
Oh, yeah.
She didn't like it?
No. I was trying to put wheels on it, and she said if I got the wheels on it, she was going to ride it down the driveway in 55.
And let someone hit it?
Just
wait for a tractor trailer and then just like...
But it's been through a bunch of snow. It's like I never moved it inside. Yeah. And the wheels I tried to put on it were like, it was too heavy, so they like broke off when I tried to push it.
Underneath of it, it almost has a cubicle where you can take a nap. Like, remember George Seinfeld took a nap when he was in New York?
He lived under that desk in his office. He had somebody come in that did cabinets and like redesigned it, so he had like a refrigerator and all sorts of craziness.
And he was in there eating pastrami sandwich and laying there, Now that's a show that never gets old,
So George Costanza, right? I was watching a game show this morning. I forget the name of it, but it's like there's 50 people from 50 different states, and they stand in a square, and they're all expert on something. and Rob Lowe's the host.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, I think I've seen this.
And
commercial.
so, like, everybody's an expert on something, and this person
Right.
said they were an expert on sitcoms.
Okay.
And so they were being challenged by somebody, and they're showing pictures of, like, different people from sitcoms.
Right.
And the expert lost to the challenger.
Oh.
But I think the reason they lost was because they were thinking of sitcoms that they watched.
Right.
Of course you're an expert of the sitcoms you
Yeah.
watch, but it's just like they show you a bunch of people in sitcoms and shows you didn't watch, you're gonna have no idea. She had no idea who George Costanza was.
She had no idea. Was she like a millennial, like younger or Gen Z?
Younger than us, I think.
So probably, maybe she just never watched it. You know, maybe she
Yeah.
never got into it.
I don't know. It's like
Yeah.
I watch all sorts of crazy old TV shows, but I don't
Yeah.
watch none of the new ones.
No, some of the I don't really have a like for anything new anymore.
There's
maybe it's 'cause we're
too
getting
many
old.
choices.
Yeah, there's too many choices. Like when you like with Netflix, like I brought up Netflix. There's so many series, and it's
Too
like
many different platforms. It's like, dude, if you paid for all of those different platforms, you spend hundreds of dollars a month. Man.
more than the DirecTV bill, basically.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, and basically, I only have maybe 3 platforms. Maybe like the Apple TV, and then maybe the Netflix, and then maybe that's it. Maybe ESPN.
I get ESPN for free because I have
Right.
Xfinity, so they gave that
Okay.
to me for free, and they made Peacock free again. The only reason I
Oh
had
yeah,
Peacock,
I got the Peacock.
I
too,
had
yeah.
Peacock so I could watch wrestling, but then they took wrestling off it and put it on ESPN. So then they gave me ESPN for free. So then it's probably going to be free until like 2 weeks before WrestleMania next
Right.
year. But WrestleMania next year is supposed to be in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, nice! I did see something about that. I saw
And it's like with everything going on, it's like,
Right.
who knows, man? It's like it
Oh,
was going to
man.
be the first WrestleMania outside of the U.S.
Isn't that crazy? That's
But
crazy.
We'll see. I mean, that's a year away. Next
Oh yeah,
March.
definitely. Oh my gosh.
Who was
Yeah.
it? Somebody's going. It's like I haven't been on a plane since before September 11th. And it's like I really have no reason to be on a plane or go anywhere. It's like I go to work and I come here.
Right.
It's like I was thinking about it because one of my buddies went on a trip, like on a cruise, and it's like he's saying that like the ship is so big and there's so many people that you don't even realize you're on a boat. I'm like, well, why would you go on a cruise then?
Well, the cruises is the ships are in the news for the hantavirus.
Oh yeah. So
Do you think that's something to worry about?
why aren't all those people still on the ship?
Exactly. There's like 100 people that was supposedly infected.
And they let them loose into the continental United States and other countries.
Exactly. Why?
It's a 2-week incubation period or something. I don't know everything about it. I only know the little.
Well,
It's probably one of the reasons I stopped watching the news this week. Every night when I got home, I went out in the driveway
Hantavirus.
and like,
It's like-
I went out in the driveway and I listened to music, and then I went to sleep. And I think I started watching Trailer Park
right.
Boys over again. So it's like I'm gonna get
Yeah.
drunk and eat chicken fingers. And that's all I did all week is I got drunk and
Oh
ate
my
chicken
God,
fingers and
that's
listened
crazy.
to music.
Can you imagine? Like, I don't watch the news, but it's like when I go to break at lunch or whatever at work, and it's like I cue in on the Facebook or whatever, and then that's all it is. Now I see good and bad things about this. Where the good side of this stuff is like, well, this virus thing is like, they say it's been around for so many years, and it's just like if you're like the only way you would get it is if you're around rat droppings or you ingest something like that, or like if you live with rats or something,
But so I was talking, somewhat. So I don't think rats were in the Americas.
That's where the Black Plague started in the 1300s, right?
Right, from
The
rats
fleas,
and stuff. And
the
now
fleas.
people use botulism toxins in their face.
Oh, okay, right.
Because the Black Plague was botulism.
Botulism, yeah, that's why they have the sores.
Botox is the Black Plague. People are injecting it in their face.
Holy crap! I never even knew that.
Yeah, botulism.
So what was killing people in the 1300s and wiped out half the planet, basically?
Yeah,
Now they're putting in their face as a filler.
yeah. That always disturbed me. I mean, I might be off by like a couple letters
My
and what the
gosh.
two
Yeah,
things
I think
are.
I may have seen something like that before somewhere. I just never thought about it. I was like,
But
that is ridiculous.
Botox is botulism something, and I
Ugly
thought
cousin or whatever.
right. I mean, it's kind of something similar to it, but that what I was getting at though is like, so if there were no rats here, and
Right.
no rats in South America,
Right.
and no rats in Antarctica,
No, of course not.
there were just rats in Europe, and I would assume in Russia and China and all those places. But then they came on boats and they brought them here.
Right.
It's like I watched a show on the Incas in Ecuador and Peru, and it's like they killed like 15 million people in like 3 years. But how it was through infectious disease, just like with what happened in North America.
Their bodies were not genetically, equipped to deal with that.
Well, right. So
like when Columbus came, what they brought with them.
Pretty much in the conquistadors.
The conquistadors, the conquering conquistadors.
Yeah, man.
So
gold fever.
Gold fever, yeah. And we still got gold fever now.
Oh yeah.
Gold is like what, $4,000, $5,000, an ounce or whatever.
It's crazy. It used to be $300.
$300. Can you imagine if you just
2000. 25 years.
And the prevalency for the rise of gold, is it just because of our dollars have went to crap?
Well, no,
monetary value of money has went to crap.
So the salesperson came in and was talking to me the other morning. Okay. He's like, I need to make more money. And I'm like, no, you don't. If you make more money, you put more money in the pot, and that makes all the rest of the money less worth. That's inflation. You don't want to make more money. Mm-hmm. You either want to earn more money or steal more money.
Okay.
But you don't want to create more, because that just makes the cost of everything go up higher and higher.
Printing the dollars,
Yeah.
And that's what happened to us since the COVID, where they keep printing the money.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I was like, dude, you don't want to make more money. That just makes it worth less.
No.
You want to earn it or steal it.
Because it's like monopoly. It will be monopoly money before you know it.
It pretty much is.
Unfortunately, yeah.
It's like, because what was it? I had a math teacher during the housing market downturn, back like 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
And this is Gnats messing with me. But he was saying, if you run the numbers, like when gas was like 12 cents a gallon.
Right.
We were still on the gold standard.
Yes.
And there was only so much money that had been printed at that point. Mm-hmm. So if you adjusted the numbers to like what $1 was worth when gas was 12 cents a gallon, to what $1's worth now, where it's at like $4 a gallon, it was actually more expensive when it was 12 cents a gallon than it is now. It's like gas technically, compared to the value of $1, is cheaper than it's ever been.
Yeah.
There's more people using it, more of it out there, more of it drilled, more of it refined. Mm-hmm. But there's also so much more money involved now that it's like, it was more expensive when it was 12 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
But when gas was 12 cents a gallon, everybody didn't have a car.
Yeah, no one had 2 or 3 cars in their driveway. They're lucky to have one.
Yeah, man, the 70s were the peak when you had 3 Cadillacs and a color TV.
Yeah. Then they had that gas thing with the with the Iranians and all that stuff, remember back then in the 70s?
Yeah, that was right before we were born, and they had like gas lines.
Yeah.
And if you had odds and evens on your license plates, you could only get gas on certain days.
Wow.
My pop said he could get gas whenever he wanted, though, because he was a fireman.
I gotcha. Well, that was a good loophole then.
Well, that's why he changed from being a milkman, so he could get gas every day.
Oh, heck yeah.
He could go for a joyride.
Right.
Go out to Front Royal for a day trip.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Have a smoke and a beer. You sent me that picture, and I was showing it to somebody, and then like 3 other people showed it to me like the same day.
Oh, the picture that I sent you.
That one got around fast. Man.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. It was like a king and queen in Front Royal, and they're like shirtless with like a beer in one hand and a cigarette in the other, and it's like the king and queen leaving Front Royal from the day. That's what I mean. It's the most exciting place you could ever take a day trip to.
It has a good mix of different cultures. That's all I'm going to say. That could be good or bad. Who knows? But
I was watching so I have a TV in my garage, and it doesn't always turn on.
Okay.
So like if I turn my sound system on and I hit the power button and it turns on, I can watch video.
Yeah.
But if I hit the power button and turn my sound system on and the TV doesn't turn on, I just listen to music.
Okay.
Right? Because the TV, I can sit out in the yard and watch it. But so the TV turned on last night, And for some reason, I was
By
like,
itself?
well, no. When I
Like
turned the power on, I
it's
hit
like
the
a
button.
poltergeist or something.
No. It's their ear's not in there. But it came on, and so I watched the last waltz from the band.
Yeah.
Right, it's like their last concert or whatever.
Right,
like Neil
right.
Diamond comes out, and Neil Young, and a whole bunch of different people come out. But I hadn't watched it in a long time, and I forgot that they do all these interviews in between all the songs.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed to me that most of them are all Canadians.
Okay.
But they're hanging out at this house where they have their studios, and they've got like rebel flags all over the house.
Okay. Which
and
doesn't
it was
kind
of confusing. What my thought was is, are there a lot of Canadians that identify with the Confederacy?
That's a good point. I don't know. I really don't know. I've never heard that in my life, though.
I never really thought about it till
I
last night.
I will say this: the Confederacy, they came in the Southern. Our Southern people, us the Southern people, we came in second place.
Well, that's where you want to be.
We came in second place.
Sloppy seconds.
Yeah.
It's what you wanted in the first place.
But with the Canadian factor and what you was
they were talking about like wearing overcoats and stealing bologna and buying loaves of bread and all this craziness. I was like, well,
I guess bologna sandwiches.
It sounds like there's a great advertisement for a show on TV, because I told you all I watch On Patrol Live, right? Where the cops chase people.
Right.
But on Sunday nights they do this show called Jail, and it's just like video cameras like in different jails around the U.S.
Right.
And they have ads for it. It's like this lady, she's locked up. He's like, I'm getting ready to go eat bologna sandwiches and have juice. It's just great because it's like, I don't know, man. It's like, some people think jail is a vacation. I would agree.
I guess it would be. I guess from the type of environment, the type of stresses we have now, or whatever, whatever we got to worry about. I mean, but the thing is, when you get out, you just have more.
Well, yeah, the bills keep coming, but you're on a vacation from life while you're there.
You just the good thing, the best thing is just to run through it head on, and don't try to run away from anything.
If you run too far, you can run into a wall.
Any younger people watching, don't do that. Don't procrastinate. Try not to procrastinate. It's not going to go away unless you hit it headstrong and you just.
But if you don't have any plans, you don't have anything to procrastinate against.
Exactly. That's another way of looking at it. So you have two different ways of looking at it. So which one are you going to choose?
I had another crazy thought this week. So I get up, I take a shower, and I get dressed to go to work.
Right.
Do you always put the same shoe on the same foot when you get dressed? Do you put your right shoe or your left shoe on first?
Nope, I do everything left.
You start on the left?
I start on the left.
I start on the left as well. I'd like to know
I always do
if
the
people
left
could let us know, because there's the old saying, get out on the right side of the bed.
Okay.
Put your right foot forward, or there's all this stuff about it, right? And it's like I noticed that I always put my left shoe on first.
I do. I put the left on.
But I think it may be because, like, I wear an ankle brace, and so my right shoe, the tongue sits to the left.
Right. So.
When I put my left shoe on, the tongue is straight, and so the shoelaces are straight, so everything looks right when I tie my shoes. And then I go to put my right shoe on, and everything's like cockeyed into the left, and like one shoelace is shorter on one side than the other. Yeah. Maybe I don't know why. But it's like I always put my left shoe on
Your
first.
subconscious is telling you to do that. That's what mine does. And another thing is I've always wore black socks all the time.
You know what it is?
I always wear
black. It's because I'm right-handed.
Well, I'm right-handed, yeah.
Right, so you put your left shoe on first so you can use your right hand to be dominant on tying your shoe.
That has to be it.
Because I've noticed also thinking about it while we're talking about this, that when I brush my teeth, I start out on the left side as well. But that's because I use my right hand to brush my teeth. Yeah, because
I go this way. Yeah, exactly. Well, what happens when people are, what's the correct term?
Do left-handed people put their right shoe on first?
Maybe. It's their left. I guess that means you're more left side brain dominant, right?
No, I don't think the left and the right side dominance has anything to do with whether you're left-handed or not.
Well, what if you're ambidextrous?
Because there's plenty of left-handed people that can't draw or make any art.
Okay, see, I would always, because when you look it up on Google, that's like they're more prominent to be great at the arts and music, basically.
Left-handed people?
Yeah, that's what I hear. You know, the great musician Kurt Cobain was left-handed guitar. Remember?
Okay.
Jimi Hendrix was left-handed.
I mean,
you know.
Yeah. I wouldn't put Kurt Cobain and Jimi Hendrix guitar skills in the same level.
No, I don't think so. I think Kurt Cobain was just
He was a great artist and came up with some great music and a songwriter, but
right.
if you put like his technical ability to like do a guitar solo against Jimi Hendrix,
Jimi Hendrix was a little bit better, yeah.
Now, John 5 is not left-handed. You know John 5?
I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, you'll like John 5.
What band is he associated with?
I think he was in he was the guitar. He was in he was guitarist for David Lee Roth's band.
Okay.
And I think he was in Marilyn Manson as well.
Oh, okay. All right.
But I'm not sure. But I've seen him. He's crazy, man.
Oh.
It's like John 5's the shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
One.
He's like Steve Vai, like.
One guitarist that comes to mind for me is Zakk Wylde.
I know. I've heard the name.
Remember from Ozzy Osbourne and stuff? Yeah. And that dude's just—he's a killer riffs. He's just great. One of my personal favorites. You know, up there. You know, you can say like Van Halen. You know, with
Eddie Van Halen.
Eddie Van Halen's the best, or you can say Jimi Hendrix. You can put him up there with those two.
But there's crazy like classical. Mm-hmm. What was that movie with Lou Diamond Phillips?
You just mentioned, yeah, of course. Yeah.
Joe Satriani was in Crossroads.
Okay.
Right, he was like the Devil's guitarist.
Okay.
Against Lou Diamond Phillips or
when you would buy his CD back in the day, there was no words. He would just do like
it was all Surfing with the Alien.
It was just 10-minute solos.
No, that was Joe Satriani.
Yes, remember his CDs and his tapes or whatever? Yeah. I remember buying his CDs, and it would just be like 8 minutes of just him just killing it on guitar, like.
Oh yeah.
It's just like solos that would last forever.
Buckethead is the man.
Buckethead.
You ever heard of Buckethead?
Is he the one with the KFC bucket?
Born in a chicken coop, raised in a pen.
I seen that picture back in the day when I was younger.
He's amazing. He's like a savant, like prodigy.
Right.
Started playing guitar when he was like 8 or 10 years old.
Right, and he just took it all.
And he's massive. He's like way over 6 foot tall with a KFC bucket.
I remember seeing that guy when I was younger.
He played with Les Claypool did some Bernie's
with Primus, right?
Les Claypool's bucket of Bernie brains.
So he was with Primus, right?
He played with Primus,
right?
But then they had a side project.
Okay.
It was Les Claypool's bucket of Bernie brains. So it was Bernie Worrell from Parliament, Les Claypool on bass, and then Buckethead on guitar.
Okay, nice.
It was amazing. It's
wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
He comes out and he'll like have all these like recordings and like drum machines and different stuff, and he'll like be playing and like put it on a loop,
right? And
everything's still going, and then he like takes his guitar off and he does like a show with nunchucks.
Oh my gosh.
He's skilled, man.
Now that would be That would be a guy to like interview. That would be great.
I don't think he talks much.
He doesn't. He's socially. He probably doesn't come out very often to talk to people.
I'm not sure. It's but there's tons and tons of Buckethead cartoons.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
right.
Man. Buckethead's crazy.
Nice. So, just want to take a minute to say, of course, thank you for watching once again, and whatever you can take from this, just if you can apply it, and hopefully it makes you think about something this week, maybe in a good way. So.
Yeah.
So.
Paying attention to putting your shoes on.
Yeah.
Paying attention to which side of your mouth you brush your teeth on.
Exactly. So what side?
Because you should be brushing your damn teeth.
Exactly. I hope so. At least twice a day, right? At least twice a day.
Twice a day.
And floss.
Yeah.
I try to floss. It's like, not every day. Every other day, at least. But here's another thing you think of. And have you ever? We're all getting older, and when we were younger. Parents, mother. It is Mother's Day. Mother's Day shout out to the mothers right now.
Happy Mother's Day,
Happy
Mom.
Mother's Day, Mom. Yeah. So, and it's a very special day for all the mothers in the world. All of them should be recognized, of course. I was thinking the other day with that, and to think of everything that they've gone through. Like, what do you think? What's the greatest women in history that you can think of? What would be the one that you would say is historically? that was just so prevalent in making the world a better place. Not a worse place, but making it better.
Lucy.
Lucy from I Love Lucy.
No.
No, Lucy
From the when they do that evolution, right? And you go back from like Homo sapiens.
Oh
to
my
Cro-Mag-
gosh! Yes. Okay.
So that's who I would choose. It's the
Oh.
greatest female in history
So
because
that's
she's
the one-
everybody's mom.
So she started the whole thing, apparently from
Well,
that standpoint.
it
I
depends
guess with,
on which side you go on. If
millions
it's
of
a
years
chicken
ago.
before the egg or the egg before the chicken. But all the rest of the mothers come
Right.
from Lucy, right?
yeah, I guess everyone's derived. I mean, actually, if you think about it, us being Caucasian, okay, who knows? The planet may have been started with more dark-skinned people.
There's a lot of different things that people think, man. It's like
You never know how that came
It's-
about.
it's.
And with our eye colors, our eyes.
I like to think that we're all related and
I
we're
think so,
all
too.
part of one family and we're all on spaceship Earth flying through the cosmos in a
Right.
great
We're
adventure.
spinning.
But there's definitely possibilities that,
Mhm.
if
Right.
things happen because of some type of experiments or,
Right.
whatever that there could be different types of humans that were created through
Right.
manipulation and not so much just natural selection, but through manipulation
Right.
that's including other things that made this branch and this branch and this branch and this branch.
Right.
But even still, it's like if multiple different entities or beings, interdimensional portals open, people came here, whatever,
Right.
and they
Stargate.
manipulated stuff, they were still using the base product.
Yeah.
And that was Lucy.
Okay. And to think that one person, like, yeah. But I mean, I had a few names in mind. Pocahontas, with
Okay.
Sacagawea, Lewis and Clark Adventures,
Right. She was like their interpreter.
Yeah, the
And
interpreter
walked
that
across West Virginia with them.
just did the
Because it's all West Virginia
Yeah.
before they made the other places.
where it was just like everything else was just open land and just and the United States was basically founded, discovered is the right word for it.
I hate to use the word discovered because there were people. How do
Well,
you
the Indians
discover
were already
something
here.
with people on it?
The Indians were already here.
Yeah.
The Native Americans, that's their land. They were already here before us.
Now you can explore,
Yeah.
but
You
you
can
didn't
explore.
discover nothing.
You can say explore, yeah. Like the North Face logo, never stop exploring, You see the T-shirts.
Oh, which one is that?
The North Face, the brand name of
Oh
the
yeah,
clothing.
it says never stop exploring.
Yeah, I got a T-shirt that says that. It's
Oh,
pretty
right
cool.
on. That's cool.
So that's a good word, exploring. If you take that into,
I
like,
explore
we're-
every time I wake up each day.
yeah,
It's all a new discovery.
exactly. Like every day's every day's another day to explore something. To like just what we do with this show is we try to bring you facts up, and we just like, oh, I didn't know that, or hey, yeah, I didn't know
Or
that.
we might talk about some crazy shit that's completely off base
Or
that
we
has
might-
nothing to do with the reality of what
Exactly.
it actually is, and then you go look it up and find out what the truth is.
Yeah, exactly.
Or the truth written by the winner.
Yeah, you're like, what? I didn't know that. So, okay.
Because the reason I say don't fact check me is so you will go look into figuring out what it actually is, and if I'm completely
Yeah.
wrong, I'm wrong. But that's
Yeah.
just what I thought at the time.
A lot of the stuff that I speak, like, I just bring up stuff and just throw it out there, and it's like, hey, you guys can I'm trying to get you guys to comment to us, and that's why that's one of the reasons why we do this.
Yeah.
Trying to get more of the brand out there, get more of a name out there to see with people, hey, you know what, I think I'll watch the Burnt Toast Show, I think I like that, just at least, if,
I want more left-handed subscribers.
yeah, we want the left-handed subscribers, not just the dominant right ones, or even ambidextrous, if you can do things with both hands.
You
Then
know
why
what,
not?
though?
So,
There's only one keyboard.
okay.
There's left-handed scissors and there's normal scissors, or
Right.
right-handed scissors, but there's not a left-handed keyboard and a right. Do they make
No.
left-handed mouses?
I don't think so. Wait a minute.
They gotta make left-handed
They have
mouses
to.
where like the
'Cause if you're, like,
the
looking at it
left
like
and the
this-
right click would be on the other side.
On the other side rather than this side, right?
I don't know if I've ever seen a left-handed mouse.
I don't know. Comment to say,
I really can't think of seeing too many people use a mouse left-handed.
No, all you
And
see
I
is
mean, I've
people
worked
doing it
in
the right.
office-based thing jobs for a
Right.
long time. I don't remember
Right.
ever seeing. Now, what I do notice though is, so there's certain languages that, like English, printing or cursive, you write from right to left across the
Right.
page, right?
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
there are different languages that
They go the other way.
go the other way.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen people in what I do for a living
Mm-hmm.
that grew up, learned originally to write from left to right. I mean, from right to left instead of it.
Then going the other way.
And they'll write stuff in English, but then when they sign their name, they sign their name the other direction.
Wow.
Yeah, it doesn't happen very often anymore, but
Yeah.
I used to see it more
When
frequently.
people would write you a check and you can see them as they write it.
When it's like, because I've been doing what I do for like, over 25 years. So
Right.
like 25 years ago when I worked in Arlington, it was like there were a lot more culturally diverse clients that were coming to do business with me, and I would see it more frequently.
Yeah.
It's like where I'm at now, it's not as diverse, and it's really rare that I see somebody sign their name this way instead of this way. But it's something I pay attention to for some reason.
Yeah.
To notice. It's not like I'm actively paying attention to it, but it's something that'll jump out at you when you see it.
Because everything I've ever written, whether it's through elementary school to right now, is I've always went like this when you're writing a paragraph.
Right. Well, so my brother's left-handed.
Okay.
And he's an artist.
Yes.
And he broke his left arm trying to run down a slide backward, run up a slide backwards, or down, like whatever he did.
Whatever
he
happened,
broke his arm,
Yeah.
and so he had to use his right arm for a long time.
Right.
And so he became somewhat or completely ambidextrous.
Yeah, both.
Right.
Yeah.
Which really helped him out with his artwork because, like, back in the day, pens would smear a lot more.
Okay.
And so when he's writing left-handed, like your hand goes across what you're writing, it would smear stuff.
Right.
And when he was doing artwork and stuff, he learned to be able to do it both ways.
Both hands.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to like watch.
That's great.
Him do stuff with his artwork. Is weird. It's crazy. But I wonder if he uses a mouse left-handed.
That's a good. The next time you talk to him, ask him that.
Yeah.
Or maybe he'll watch and
he can respond.
Comment
He's got
to us.
2 hands.
Hey Matt, comment to us on that.
He's got a left-handed keyboard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he drives a right-wheel drive truck.
Right-wheel drive truck. Heck yeah. All right, so we had something we wanted to bring up, Chuck Norris sayings. Remember?
Oh yeah, did you find some?
I did, but I didn't. I have them on the phone, but the phone's recording us.
Oh right.
But just like if you guys have any Chuck Norris sayings, I should have wrote some down. But you know what? How he's like superhuman, and he's like, it's all so funny. When Facebook memes, Instagram. Braddock, yeah. Delta Force was one.
Delta Force is a good one.
Right. Yeah.
They had cool motorcycles in that one.
Yeah.
And he was in a bunch of kung fu movies.
Oh yeah.
He was Walker Texas Ranger.
Walker Texas Ranger is great, but before that, when he fought Bruce Lee, remember that?
Oh yeah.
That was one.
What movie was it? A Bruce Lee movie or a Chuck Norris movie?
It was a Bruce Lee movie, and Chuck Norris was like the villain.
Ah, right on.
So at the end, they would meet at the end.
Yeah.
Basically, that type.
I
of
gotta
plot.
rewatch some. Oh, I would.
Go watch it when you get home today.
Yeah, no. So a buddy of mine does fire watch.
Okay.
Right, at buildings and properties and stuff. And what a person that does fire watch does is like, if say you have an apartment building,
right,
and they're doing work on like the sprinkler system, they legally have to have somebody there 24 hours a day while the sprinkler system's down to report a fire if it happens because the system's down.
Right.
And like when they're building data centers and apartment buildings and all these different things, you have to have someone there for fire watch, right?
Which needs to be cooled constantly, like a data center.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But so it's somebody that has nothing to do with any of the people that live there or any of the business happening there or any of the construction happening there. That's just kind of like they're looking for fire and observing, right?
Right.
So it's kind of a cool job. It's like there's not a whole lot to it, but it's really important.
Yeah.
But so he was watching this building and like he's at the front desk and like watching the video of just like these empty hallways in this apartment building. And he was there for like a week, and like every night at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, this dude would leave his apartment, and it was a big square building, so you could make a square, and there were elevators and sets of staircase, and he would like come out of his apartment and he would run around the floor and jump up and do kicks and punches, and then he'd go down a floor and he would do like all 10 floors,
Right.
and then all 10 floors back up and then go back into his apartment.
He's getting his 10,000 steps in like the first hour of the day.
Dude, it was fucking June Ree.
June Ree?
Yes.
That's his name?
Yes.
Okay.
And June Ree was this dude
June Ree,
in Fairfax, Northern Virginia area that owned karate studios,
right,
and was like a national champion or who knows what, but he was like a karate star,
right,
and like he had karate studios and he taught people karate in like the 70s and 80s, and he had these really cool commercials.
Is
and
he
it was
still
like,
with us?
as far as I know,
Okay.
I mean, he's like running circles
Wow.
at 3 o'clock in the morning in this apartment building, and it's like, if you go on YouTube and look for June Ree Karate, it'll show
June,
you the
like the month June, or is it June?
yeah, JOONRHEE.
Okay.
But it's like whatever spelling you put in it, it'll
Right.
probably bring it to
It'll
you.
bring
but
his name up.
it's got the old commercials, and
Right.
it's like call USA 1000.
Was he the wait? Was he on the?
And the little kid, it's like,
Nobody bothers me.
yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's him.
And he,
I remember watching those. Yeah.
he may not be with us anymore, but he
Right.
was with us a few years ago.
Okay.
And my buddy was like watching him on video, like every night, like come out of his apartment and just like.
So that was the same
exercising.
guy with the commercial with the kids that nobody bothers me.
Yeah.
You know.
And it's called USA 1000.
Oh, nice. I remember watching that, and I was
It's
like,
got a great jingle. I'm not gonna sing it.
oh my god, you could find that commercial probably on YouTube somewhere. And I know of people that are our age or even older would probably remember that.
Oh
so.
yeah.
But yeah, that guy, I didn't know that he was connected to that or who that was. I just remember the commercial.
He was like a champion karate person and
so
opened
he was
karate
like the
studios.
first. He was before. He was around this. He was after Bruce Lee, of course.
Yeah.
But he wasn't before all the movie stars of Steven Seagal and Chuck Norris and whoever else came out.
Oh yeah, no, those guys. He's older than all them, I think.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great. Nobody bothers me either. That's the second. Remember the girl says the second line. Oh, yes, that is vintage stuff because that's commercials, and even commercials aren't. There's too many medical ads for commercials. America, United States is probably the only country that can do that. I think other countries don't let you promote so many medicines.
Just say it. Promote drugs on TV.
Promote drugs on TV, yeah. But for USA, you can promote about anything.
Oh, dude.
So.
You have no idea what the drug is for based on the commercial, because the commercial has nothing to do with what the drugs do.
Yeah, I mean, that drug...
And then they spend like 5 minutes telling you what goes wrong if you take the drugs.
Yeah. Like, you have like 50 side effects.
Usually the side effects sound worse than whatever the problem is that you're taking the drugs for.
Like matted chest hair or, sudden anal closure, or something like that would happen to you,
Well, it's like, so you remember when they came out with Olestra?
Olestra, yeah.
It was like an alternative to vegetable oil that was supposedly healthier for you.
Really?
And they were making potato chips with it.
Oh, that's the stuff that give you diarrhea.
But it was like, may cause anal leakage.
Yes, diarrhea. That's exactly.
Like, dude, why? Like, that's worse than the health savings.
But they were promoted as diet chips.
Yeah.
Right? Diet soda. It's the same. It's the same. Like, I try not to. If you're gonna drink something or eat something like that, just eat the real thing. If you're gonna just divulge in just drink the Coke or or just eat the bag of Lay's that are salt and pepper. Just divulge in it. Just have fun. It just, and all that diet stuff just tastes so much worse, I think. And you're not really doing yourself any benefits, honestly.
Making somebody some money.
You're making someone some money, and that's it. So.
Actually, you're allowing someone else to earn some more money. You're not making any money for it.
They're just earning off you as a consumer.
Unless you're printing it, you're not making it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You would think, what would the forefathers of America think about be rolling over in their graves right now. See all this inflation and everything, you know.
Well, it's
Or they
kinda
would
one
probably
of
say,
those
"Well, we
things.
told you so."
It's like
You know?
because they base the money on like the economic output, so it's like
Yeah.
there's more economic output
Right.
than there is availability of gold. So it's
Yeah.
like, dude, if they moved money back to the gold standard, like
Yeah.
you wouldn't know what to do, man. It'd be like paying $20 a gallon for
Well,
gas right now.
exactly. What would we
It's
do?
like or
I mean,
$30
if we
or
didn't,
whatever percentage. If it's 4,000 an ounce
yeah,
now and it was 300 an ounce, a gallon of gasoline would go from like $5 to like $40.
right,
Man.
exactly. So it's like, okay, and it just makes you wonder. You know, we all have a short time on this earth, and I'm turning 50 this summer coming up right now.
Yeah.
You're there at 50 right now.
51 this
51
summer.
this summer. So it's almost like if you get to a point in your life where you just look, we're not actually technically middle aged. We're beyond middle age, right?
Well, yeah, no,
Because
what was
isn't
it?
middle age like 35?
Well, I was watching I was watching The Last Waltz last night. And it's
Yeah.
like I'm 41. I could die already. It's like it's like, dude, if I was ready to die 10 years ago, man, like there's a whole bunch of craziness that I've gone through in the last 10 years that's been
Oh my
wonderful.
gosh.
It's like the best hasn't happened yet and the worst hasn't happened yet.
Yeah.
Both extremes are still out there to
Right,
happen.
both extremes are out there, unless something happens from now till then. But anyways, and the thing is, and then you have to look at that analogy, what you just said and what I just said. You got to take every day as like the day.
Well, yeah,
You gotta
because
put
it's
forth
like the
that-
opportunity for the next best thing or the next worst thing is always right there in front of you. It depends on how
Exactly.
you locomote and
then-
swim
then-
through it.
And then you would be never surprised.
Well, yeah.
I guess.
But that's what horror movies are for.
That's what horror movies are. I watched a few. I'm not.
I saw this thing. Dude, you can put an app on you. So, like, a lot of people watch movies on their phones now. And they just, like, broadcast it to their TVs, right? Or
right.
from their computer.
Yeah.
So, supposedly you can get an app
Yeah.
that will tell you and, like, jump ahead so you don't see the scary parts in a horror movie.
Oh, so it just takes you to like the best part?
What would be no, it takes out the best parts.
What? Why would you want to watch?
Because people are scared.
Oh, they take out the scary moments.
Dude,
So,
that's the whole
boring.
point in watching the movie.
Exactly. If they take out the part where the people get
It's
mass
like,
murdered or whatever, you
You
know.
watch the movie so your heart rate goes up and your blood pressure goes up and you have a heart attack. It's like, that's the whole point. It's
Yeah,
supposed
but
to scare you.
But isn't that wow factor, that scare factor, the one that makes you have that jolt?
That's why people spend
That's
money
exactly
to go see
why
it.
yeah.
It's like you don't go to NASCAR to watch people turn left 500 times in a row. You go in case there's an accident.
You want to see an accident. You want to see two people get out of the cars and swing their helmets as like weapons.
Or like somebody on fire, like running across the field. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
or like Will Ferrell in that one movie when he got down to his underwear and ran across remember Talladega Night?
Same thing.
Yeah.
There's so many sports that it's like, really, I mean, are you watching it for the technical ability or are you watching it to see if something
happens? But I think 98% of the people are watching it, or maybe 90%, because they want to see that wow factor. They want to see a crash. They want to see something that's unheard of, something that they can witness, and it just gives them that jolt.
Think about like baseball.
Yeah.
Pitchers hit batters.
And they get up
Wild ball, right? It's something that you're like, whoa,
and they want
right?
to fight, you know?
You know, a gymnastics person is like hitting that thing where they jump up on the thing and they miss and they just totally fucking ball out. It's like, dude,
break their leg or whatever.
It's like, it's great to see somebody do a perfect routine,
Yes.
but when you see somebody fail,
the failure is more exciting sometimes. Isn't that weird? Like, we look for that more of like, I hope this guy eats it, but you know.
Well, you don't really say, I hope
No,
this guy
it's like,
eats it.
remember the
But
old, it's like the, what is it, remember the commercials with the Olympics and the agony of defeat, and it shows the person, like the skier,
agony of
goes like,
defeat.
ah! And it shows his agony of defeat, and he tumbles like 38 times, you know, and rolls over, you know, and then he runs into it, then he falls into a wall.
Well, it's like rock climbing.
Yeah.
Is there more satisfaction falling or getting to the top?
I think it's just the adrenaline rush of making it, of getting to that point, to that summit, to wherever that plateau is, to get to the top.
But wouldn't you have gotten more of a rush if you fell?
Probably, but then you would probably die of a heart attack on the way down if it was a long fall, right? Or you would have time to think like, okay, what am I? Okay.
But, you could be like Chicago Jones and jump off the side of a mountain with your mother.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Yeah. Hopefully you grab something on the way down and ride it like a surfboard, and you can hit a tree or something like. Remember Rambo Part 1 when he fell on the tree?
Oh yeah,
remember?
Dude. That's a great movie.
Remember,
man.
That's a great movie,
dude.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I can rewatch that every once in a while.
Exactly. Yeah. Wow. Rambo Part 1. Yeah.
Yeah. Did that come out in the 80s or the 70s?
I want to say it was like 78 to 7. It might have been. It was either 79 to 80, somewhere in there, right around the turn of that decade. And
I remember after that movie came out, I was still pretty young, but somehow or other, I got a survival knife as a gift.
Oh, the big knife that he had?
No, like he had that big giant.
He had the giant one.
You know, Special Forces one. But it's like after that, like you could buy those knives like way easier and like way more prevalently. They sold them elsewhere, and it's like you'd take the back of the knife off, and it had like a compass in it. And then you had like your fishing line and like some needles and like a repair kit, and it was all like in the handle of the knife.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, dude,
yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I remember I got one, and I'd run all over the place around here, and like, I'd use it to dig holes.
Dig holes, or if you just wanted to chop something in half, like a tree limb, or
because it had like the saw on the backside of it.
Yeah, you had the saw on the backside, and then you had the straight edge on the other side.
Oh
right?
yeah.
So I remember those knives. Of course, when Rambo 2 came out, the Afghanistan version was number 3, right? And then the number 2 was in the
number
Vietnam.
2 was in Vietnam. So that's the one where he's like shooting, using the arrows with the explosive tips and like blowing people up.
Yeah, like at the end of the movie where it shows the big Russian, or not the Russian, but
and like it's like there's like 50 dudes he's fighting, and they're all shooting at him, and they all miss, and then he just jumps out. He's like and kills like all 50 of them at once.
But they all have machine guns too. Like they have the machine guns that are shooting. They're 180 rounds at him, but they're missing, and he's just like.
And like every shot is a hit.
Yeah, every shot is a hit. Like he never misses. It's like to make a movie and be Sylvester Stallone, knowing that you're always the hero. It's like you're not. It may look like
movies are different now, man.
It's so different.
It's way different. It's like
so different.
There's like not. Like in the past 10 years of movies, has there been like a supreme action hero, like a Chuck Norris or what is that?
Dragonfly?
I don't know what that was. It was a big yellow bug.
Oh.
It looked like a bee, but it wasn't. But you know what I'm saying? Like Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover
is the supreme action hero. You know what I'm saying? When he's like in one shot and he wins. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, there's no like superstar action heroes, like singular things that come out anymore.
You know, other than just like a lot of the superhero stuff, other than that, that's about it.
Yeah.
You know, all that. I think they've ran through that too much. You know.
I don't know, man. It's a younger generation.
The Deadpool thing was great.
Deadpool was cool. I like that. Deadpool was
fun. With him against Wolverine was pretty good.
Yeah, that one was pretty good.
2 summers ago. That was good.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't feel of anything standing out as like anything anymore.
Well, I guess the Marvel movies all had like a supreme action hero, but they had so many different characters.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like Braddock, and it wasn't like Rambo, and it wasn't like. I guess Steven Seagal played a bunch of different characters. He was great in Machete.
Oh yeah.
Where he's like the Mexican.
Right. Oh.
You know what that is?
Got a text?
No. It was telling us that we're probably getting close to the end.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we're around the 1 hour mark or so. But yeah, I just wanted to. This is episode 6, but you know.
The only reason I did that is because we didn't have anybody with us today to tell us that we were going way over.
Okay. Yeah.
But what else you got on your list? What did we miss?
I wanted to bring up one thing. I have a few ideas here. I never got to a lot of them here.
Pick one.
All right. Okay, here's a question for the viewers and for us here. Okay. Jail for a year or jail with a Rubik's Cube, and you can leave when it's done?
Dude, it wouldn't take me a year to figure out a Rubik's Cube.
what if you had a hard time with it and you're in there as long as you had? You know, a jail for a year.
I mean, is there anybody that ever had a Rubik's Cube that just never figured it out?
I never figured it out.
Dude,
I don't think I had the attention span at the time to just.
No, dude. There's like a pattern to it. It's like
Yeah.
people can do it with their eyes
Right.
closed. And
But
stuff.
some people have trouble with it.
There's like a world record of like people doing it faster than other people.
or someone like it's 9 seconds, right?
No, seriously, because it's just a pattern. It's
It's
like
a pattern.
it has nothing to do with you looking at it and seeing the colors.
I got mad when I was a kid, and I just took the damn freaking stickers and put them all like and made it look like it was just done.
Well, you could if you put like a flat tip screwdriver or a pencil
Okay.
in it, you could pop the pieces out,
Yeah.
and then you could put them back in and cheat
Oh
that
my
way
God.
tue.
Yeah. See, I remember just taking the little stickers off. I was probably 6, 7 years old, and just putting them, make sure all the colors match. I was like,
I mean, I guess
done.
if you not able to figure out the pattern,
I
and
don't
that
think I had
never,
the patience for it.
So you'd rather sit in jail than be in jail
Yeah.
with a Rubik's Cube and
Right.
be allowed to leave as soon as you figured it out.
Yeah.
I think I would take the Rubik's Cube because I think I could figure it out way faster than a year.
So it'd be like maybe a day at that.
But then again, you get to eat a lot of bologna sandwiches and have some juice.
you don't have to worry about bills either.
Well,
For
you
that-
can worry about them all you want, but you ain't gonna do nothing about
Right,
them.
exactly. You still got a social security number attached to you, so it's like, okay. So it's like, all right. All right, guys. Thank you for watching this week. Thank you. And,
I had a blast. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yes. Make sure you have a great week. We won't be there won't be an episode next week, but look for us the week after.
We'll have plenty of new ideas written down that we can skip over and not get to in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, actually, we're gonna. I won't
3
be around.
weeks?
It'll be 2 weeks. It'll be this week and the next week because I'll be actually in Switzerland. So I'll be
Okay.
over there.
Cool. Well,
Yep.
be prepared for when the next one drops because it'll be a little bit longer than usual.
Yeah.
But by all means, please send us comments, ideas of anything you think we should or
Yeah.
shouldn't talk about. Actually, send us ideas about what we shouldn't talk about.
Yeah, shouldn't talk about, or if you want to.
Because if you tell us what not to talk about, it's exactly what we're going to talk about.
Exactly. I don't really think we rub anyone the wrong way. So I think whatever comments you have, just let us know what we can do better to make this show a little bit better for you viewers and for us to work on. All right.
Nice.
All right. Thank you guys for watching again. Happy May as well. All right. Have a great day. May as well.
Oh, man.
All right. Thank you. And like and subscribe.
Bye.
Peace.